Barr-Reeve and Clay City met today at the Class A Seymour semi-state. The #1 ranked Vikings have that big bullseye on them. Expectations have been unreal. Anything less than the state finals would be considered a disappointment. As for the Eels, they were looking to continue their Cinderella run. Clay City hasn't been this deep in the postseason since 1974. Great crowd on hand for this game. Barr-Reeve guard Chris Whitmer, the sick crossover, sweet reverse. Vikings open the game on an 8-0 run. Off the inbounds, Vikings superstar Micah Bullock spots up. He's money from downtown. Barr-Reeve led 22-4 after one quarter. Bullock had 16. His alley-oop here, which, by the way, Mike, I'm still waiting for that big dunk, puts Barr-Reeve up 20 in the second quarter. Despite that big deficit, Clay City never gave up. Logan Seymour coast to coast to end a 6-minute scoring drought for the Eels. Clay City really turned up the defense in the second quarter, outscoring Barr-Reeve 15-9. Easton Boo the steal. He's going to the 10, count it, and you could put him on the line. Eels cut their deficit at the half to 31-19. Play of the game, no doubt. This is Rick's Rally's material. Barr-Reeve's Addison Wagler on the ground with a bounce pass through the defender's legs to John McMullen for the layup. You have to take a look at this play in slow-mo to have a better understanding of what a heads-up pass that was by Wagler. Duncan Rory had 14 points. The Barr-Reeve big man draws the contact, gets the friendly bounce for 2. Barr-Reeve took a 19-point lead to the final quarter, but that 3-point shot, no lead is safe. Noah Dinker says 1, 2, 3 for Clay City. Evan Rogers led the Eels with 16. His deep 3 cuts the Eels deficit to 13 with just over 5 to play. Clay City just didn't have an answer for Barr-Reeve big man Addison Wagler. The Vikings junior with a tough 5-footer. Wagler was a man among boys. He outbattles 2 Clay City defenders for the hoop and harm. He had 24 points, 12 rebounds. It's celebration time for Barr-Reeve. Vikings win 75-55. They win the school's 4th semi-state championship and the first since 2010. All season long, Barr-Reeve has delivered the first punch in games. They did it again Saturday.
The first quarter, we had energy. We were out there. We started the game like we have all year on the defensive end, getting stops and just playing our game on offense.
Well, that was big. I mean, got out to a big start. They hit a bunch of threes. They were late. I mean, could have been a different game if that wouldn't have been the case, so it was huge.
The start was big, and that first quarter was huge, and just really excited to take this group. I've had a lot of good groups at Barr-Reeve, but to take this one to Indianapolis is going to be special.
Yeah, it's real nice. We haven't been there in a couple years, and we'll be ready next weekend.
At the beginning of the year, you know, like it was an expectation for us to get here, but it was still a far-fetched idea for me, and just to know that we'll finally get to play next week at Bankers Life, you know, it's a sigh of relief, but we can't relax though.
Congrats to Barr-Reeve. The top-ranked Vikings now move on to face 3rd-ranked Marquette Catholic next Saturday in the Class A state finals. As for Clay City, you throw out that first quarter, and they certainly went toe-to-toe with Barr-Reeve over the final 3 quarters. The Eels have a lot to be proud of. They had their best season in 40 years.
You know, these guys really bought into it, and so did our fans and our community. And, you know, we think we've got something special going right now, and our program's heading in the right direction, so we just want to keep that going.